Surprise. Okay. I'm streaming. Second time, because I want to finish this. But I only have like half an hour. Honestly, what I wanted to do was get a bubble tea at a spot that closed at 7, but if you don't get there earlier, they might be out of bubble tea. Or out of at least the kind that I like. It's just the original plain bubble tea. And I did get the last one, so I made the right choice for me. What have I got going down? So earlier I did it also gave me a chance to reposition my camera, which is why there's this mound of stuff in this space up here. But I animated this little guy, and the stilts for that are printed here. But these are like, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch wide. So they are very small. And I painted a version of this larger than this. That's my finger. These are very small. Painted one that was large relative terms, and then one that was large enough to scan at 2400 DPI, and then this one, it's listed 4800 DPI because if these are scanned at 4800 DPI, you can get a full HD 1920 by 1080 scan of these little guys. So I'm going to paint these and scan them, and then hopefully I'm done in a relatively quick time. Okay, so let that dry. I'm gonna scan the larger one and then scan these guys. I'm also gonna move this camera. scanning stuff. Is Photoshop open? It is. So there it is as black and white. And as a reminder, here's the animation. Frame rate is down. This will be scanning for a minute.
My knee that's bothering me also gets kind of red and feels very warm. I just thought about you because when you were having.
That's the end of that tape. Hello, Amy. Sorry if I wasn't responding. And right now I'm just scanning things, but I'll have this ready in a moment. I was scanning it, or working earlier, and then I also wanted to go get bubble tea. And I was running late for getting that as a possibility. And so I went and did that, and now I'm back. So what I did earlier is this outline, and then I traced it in color using acrylic paint on a sheet of transparent plastic that is, I forget the size of the stills, but of a moderate size. You can see like the brush strokes and stuff. It's not very large, but it's large enough. And then I did it a second time and a third time using even smaller scale. So this one is scanned at 2400 DPI, and I can't be as accurate when it's smaller. And that's the interest that I have with it. I wanted to see how it changes scale-wise for like texture, accuracy, and all that. We're gonna see how this works at this scale, because my accuracy with registration marks and such has to be pretty accurate. That looks on track. But like whatever little mistakes that I make become much more pronounced. Oh, that's not what I wanted to grab. I want to grab this. When I'm working. Played back to back, or maybe intermittent, like cutting mid animation between the two. It's only 12 frames, so it's not very long, and I typically work at 15 FPS. So I'll show the contrast in a second here, just in Photoshop. Let's save this one. So this one I worked large and just black and white to get the animation sort of situated, and then this one is a bit smaller, like 1.5 inches wide maybe. It's closer to like 2 inches wide. So let me pull this up and turn off this image, and so these are 1 inch things, so each one is about 2 inches wide. Still have to scan it at 1200 DPI to get. And I'd show you the other one, but I am currently scanning it because I am able to fit 2 of them on a single sheet of transparency. And then here's the third one. You can also see that the background, I guess when I never actually knew, or maybe it's just further back, because scale-wise, the drop shadow is going to be further back. and not as crisp. But you can see that these are like the same basic positions, but the clarity of the edges and the brush strokes are more fine on the slightly larger one. This one has its own mistakes, but that one's much cleaner. And then I have one more that I'm scanning, but I'm scanning it at 4,800 dots per inch, so that I can scale it to be HD. While that's doing that, I can go ahead and save these out as stills. So let me jump into stills and go to color 01, color 01, save those stills, save these others. I'm actually scanning, right? Okay, I am scanning. Just making sure, because I have definitely forgot to hit scan in the past. Yeah, look at that contrast. While I'm waiting on that, I'll go ahead and load these into a stack. Actually, I just finished scanning, so let me open it up. Open up the scan. Now we're going to see how accurate my dots are. The original sketch was done on tracing paper. I'm more comfortable working with paper, tracing paper for that sort of thing. I've never gotten used to the feel of a stylus. And I like the physicality of it for fidelity and such. Okay, now I'll crop this down. I think that's what the... Yeah. Look at how messy that looks. It's like it's blurring. Oh, that's why. I just realized actually why it looks different. It's because one of these is vertical. When I scan it, these I scan horizontally, and these I scanned vertically. That's why the drop shadows are in different directions. I'm gonna change the orientation of the one that I just scanned. want the lighting direction to match. So let's go back to image capture and change this orientation, because I'd like to have that continuity. I was like, they're in the same way, but they aren't. Okay, and this needs to be 2400. Because I can't turn the one that's larger in the opposite direction because it's too large for my scanner otherwise. Can only show the one. Jump back to this folder. It's not too many stills, it's just 12. Okay. I didn't save the things out, I just opened it. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think I'm gonna have time to finish everything here because I messed up on the scanning, but I can at least show the one color animated. And I should be able to show two. Just I don't have too much time for it. I'm just gonna have to do it in was a better relationship. Almost there. Show you in just half a second. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Turn off Photoshop. Here you got them side by side. And they got a different quality about them. Okay, I need to head out now because I did a bad job on managing my time and I made some mistakes. But if you want to watch the stream or other streams in full, they're recorded and available here on YouTube. If you go to the live section, if you want to buy stuff from me, you can go to my web store, traceloops.com/store. If you want to purchase something and have it shipped outside of the US, you can email me, traceloops@traceloops.com. You can also email me with comments, concerns, questions, curiosities, commissions, etc., etc. Again, that is traceloops@traceloops.com. If you want to follow me on other platforms, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, Spotify, all those places. I'm TraceLoops, TraceLoops. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so by going to patreon.com/TraceLoops, where you'll find recordings of older live streams, as well as high-resolution versions of artwork that I create during streams, and a selection of tutorials. And then at higher tiers, you get new songs from me weekdays, and at the highest tier, you get a monthly postcard from me with original artwork on the front, little message on the back, and a discount to that aforementioned web store. Thanks for watching. Today's been a little bit here and there for how I'm delivering things. I still need to process and edit all of these things for posting on places, but thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good evening. Adios.